Welcome to your basic core workout. You're going to begin on your back, knees are bent at a 90-degree angle and head rested in your hands. So we'll do 25 repetitions. This first set we'll do our basic crunch. As you go through these repetitions, I want you to think about keeping your legs still, your hips still, and even relaxing your hip flexors. So that upper part of your thigh, it really wants to help you, but try to relax those hip flexors. Use those abdominals to lift your shoulders. Your head is rested in your hands. There should be zero strain or pulling on your neck. Let it be about your abdominals. A couple more here. And at the end, we're gonna get ready to hold, squeeze those abs so tight, reaching your hands a little bit higher and relax back. Nice big stretch. Okay, next set, reverse crunch. Head is back, drawing those knees towards your face, abs drawing in. So as you engage those abdominals, those knees should certainly draw towards you. And then your long-term goal would be also to lift your hips off the ground. So 15 repetitions here, working another section of those abdominals, keeping the shoulders and neck as relaxed as possible. All right, feet on the ground. We're gonna extend those legs out a little bit further away. Hands back behind your head, rest your head heavy in your hands, belly to spine, come up nice and high, and we have little pulses here. Nice and tight, 20 repetitions. Think of working the entire length of your abdominals from the very top to the very bottom, and at the same time, drawing that belly button in towards the spine. Continue to be aware of those thighs relaxed, holding here, squeeze those abs, and relax back. Knees are bent again at 90 degrees. Hands back behind the head for oblique crunches. So side to side, 20 repetitions total. So we don't have to do a ton of repetitions with each of these exercises. If you're focusing on what you're doing, really thinking about it, and letting the muscle do the work for you, it will be effective. Try to keep the hips still, the legs still and relaxed, focusing on those abdominals. We'll do a couple more, holding here to the center and relax back. Once again, nice deep breath. Legs extended to the ceiling, extended leg drop. Right leg goes down and then left leg. So about 16 repetitions, really lengthening that leg as best you can as you drop down. Breathing is really important here. So I want you to exhale as you drop the leg, inhale as you lift the leg. Practice that. And the more you do it, the easier it will become. You want to keep those abs as stable and flat as possible through the whole set. And here you can see you can bend those knees if you need to as well. A lot of times those hamstrings are so tight, it's hard to extend the legs. Our next set, we will focus on those internal obliques again. Dip those knees to the right just a little bit, hands back behind your head, come up high and pulse. 20 high pulses. As your knees are to the right, just slightly, you want to think about working that waist, very concentrated movement, tighter and tighter with every lift, keeping that tension. And again, hold, extra squeeze, and relax back. Okay, let's hit the other side, even things out. Drop the knees to the left, come up nice and high. Good point of tension and 20 repetitions here. Belly to spine, pinch that waist. Think about that internal oblique muscle contracting to create this movement. Mind over muscle over movement. I'll continue to remind you of that. And last couple repetitions, holding, deep breath, and relax back. Arms over your head, legs all the way out. Take a nice deep breath, stretching across the room. And we'll get ready to switch positions here. Before you do that, draw your knees in towards your chest. Use those abs, rock and roll up. And go ahead and lay onto your left or right side. We'll do both. So lower waist is lifted, abs pulled in, focusing on that outer waist, external obliques for double leg lifts. We are doing 25 repetitions in this set. We'll do the same on the other side to even it out. So you can place that hand on the floor or lift it up to really challenge your balance, whatever you feel is best for you. But keep checking those abs. Make sure they're drawing in and that you are working that outer layer of the waist. All right, go ahead and bend your knees. We're going to stretch this side out And then we will swing the legs around to the other side and do the same thing. So laying in a nice straight line like you're laying on a balance beam, lift the lower waist, abs in, and then when you're ready, double leg lift. 25 repetitions again, hand is down on the floor or lift it up to really challenge that balance. If your hand is lifted, if you're able to do that, you are actually working more muscles. So working up towards that goal is great, but just do your best, focusing on the muscles you should be working. All right, holding there, then draw those knees in. We'll stretch again on this side. And next we're moving on to the hands and knees, continuing to work the core. So even though you're face down here, those abs naturally want to draw down, pull them back in. Extended table balance, right arm, left leg, hold and reach. Find the shoulders and hips square, abs in tight, and then 10 lifts up and down. So we're gonna try to lift the arm and leg up higher than your hip height, and then just drop the arm and leg about halfway down. Notice how my back's super still, reach a little bit longer, lift higher, lengthening, and we will switch sides. After our cat stretch here, draw those abs in, and inhale, lengthen. Other side, right leg, left arm, reaching, lengthening, aligning, and then lifting for 10 repetitions. Abs pull in first with every single movement you do. Shoulder pressing away from your ear, leg lengthening out of your hip, anchored at the hip. Reach a little further, lengthening, strengthening, lift higher and down. Let's go into that cat stretch. Use those abs round and lengthen here. All right, moving on to a full plank position. So hands right below the shoulders. When you're ready, go ahead and lift those knees up off the floor, lengthening your spine. So just holding for about 15 to 20 seconds, whatever you can do. Belly button drawing in, and the most important part of this exercise, any plank, is focusing on your deep breathing. Onto your knees, sit back, nice deep breath into child's pose, and we'll get ready to do that plank hold, maybe a few seconds longer if you can. So hands down, when you're ready, lifting up. Modification would be right on those knees, but if you can, let's go ahead and lift those knees up again. Tight quads, abs drawing in, tucking the tailbone under, and think of lengthening that chest or sternum forward. Lengthen your back. How do you want your spine to look? Thinking of posture. You are training those muscles. Excellent work. Onto those knees, go ahead and sit back. Nice deep breath in child's pose. Relax the hips and lower back muscles. Onto our stomach into a prone position or face down. Once again, draw those abs in. Right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg. So I call this slow swimming. Think of pulling the abs away from the mat no matter what. A little bit further as you lift that arm and leg up. Alternating the arm and legs. Shoulders stay straight across. Hip bones also stay straight across. And then let's go ahead and lift everything up. Nice Superman stretch, lengthening across the room, deep breathing, lengthening, strengthening everything, and resting. Forehead on the hands, going to a double leg lift. So abs pull in first. We'll just do about 10 or 12 double leg lifts here. Abs pull in first, squeeze the glutes to lift those legs off the floor. If this is too much for your back, you can do one of two things. Go to single legs like you see here, or just not lift as high. Really be in tune with your body and what's best for it. All right, next, hands behind your head, and we'll go to our back extension. Just a few repetitions here, and then we'll finish with a nice hold. Lengthening, think of the neck, one piece with the rest of your spine. Try not to look up and break the neck there. Now we will extend those arms. Nice deep breath. Reach through the neck, long top of the head. Deep belly breathing. And you may melt to the floor. Hands beside the chest. Strong abs as you push back. And sitting on those heels. Another deep breath here every chance you get. We will finish up with a couple stretches starting on the hands and knees. Cat and cow stretch. Really great for our spine, delivering oxygen and nutrients to all of those muscles as you're strengthening and stretching. Then go ahead and have a seat sitting as tall as you can with your knees bent, twisting to one side. Nice deep belly breathing. Stretch the back, stretch the belly. And then untwist, sitting taller as you twist to the other side. Same thing, nice full inhale, longer exhale, stretching everything out, and you are finished. Nice work.